All right. Um, you're welcome to yet another one of the streams. I have not been quite good. It was more or less of a mental thing. But I think we're good. We're good. We're okay to air. We're fine. We're doing just great. That's why you see me here today once more. For anybody who doesn't know what we do here, we sort of just get things real, like we get into what is happening or what is coming soon or something like that. Just everything that revolves around the crypto space. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't know anything about the crypto space, well, I have you covered today. Particularly, I may not be sharing much things to newbies, but today, as you can see over here, I have the icon here. This icon signifies uh Astro Hub, right? So this is Astro Hub logo and it's marked in red because it is your go-to place, right? It's your go-to place uh, for everything that you need to learn all around Web3. Basically, if you want to learn something about crypto or Web3, then Astro Hub is your place. Astro Hub is where you need to be right here. And I will get to that in a segment of this video, how to kind of like get into Astro Hub and what you need to know about Astro Hub. But for right now, checking on things that are happening today. So it's Inge, City, and opportunities for you. If you don't know anything about Injective, well, welcome to this side of things. It's the fastest layer one blockchain out there, and it has like a very close knitted ecosystem where things actually thrive real good. And with what is trending, it's made in the US. So there is the whole craze about USA right now because of Donald Trump. Everything that's happened so far, in case you're somebody who didn't like catch the narrative, well, it's happening also in Injective. I mean, it's even in the forefront with Injective because everything aligns pretty great. Injective is American. Injective um, supports things natively. Injective is the home of RWAs, AI institutions, and the likes of those, right? And even communities, memes, and things like that. So if we just want to fly by to what we have missed from the last time I wasn't able to stream, right? We've not really missed much. It's just that there was this trending thing talking about Trump token. And if you're somebody who follows me, I tweeted a whole bunch of stuff about Trump token. And if you really follow me, the same couple of within the same couple of hours, right? Maybe after like 2 hours, the phase three of that whole meme craze happened on Melania instead of Trump. And I also tweeted that and I tweeted the CA. So if you're somebody who actually follows me, really good, you will have gotten the update that, oh, see, we're not working with Trump token anymore. We're now working with Melania right now. And of course, Helix, um, Injective and Helix being the premier DEX on Injective or decentralized exchange on Injective, they also were able to list Melania under the pet features. It was pretty good to kind of short Melania on my own end. I don't know about you, but it was pretty good to short Melania on my own end. And yeah, everything does seems to fly really good. AUSD is already picking up so good. There's already like 10 million. I'm just reading what we may have missed or what I have missed because of how I felt a couple of days. It's been like 3 days now, how I felt, right? So the plume also, the airdrop that was happening, the craze everywhere, it was also listed for PEP features, or the PEP features version was listed on Injective. There is also iAgent 2.0 that has to do something about integrating with Eliza. Okay, here it is. Yeah, Eliza OS. And there is also, as for opportunities, this is an opportunity for you to participate in the hackathon, right? There's a chance of over $100,000 in prizes for this particular one. So if you're somebody who does things like blockchain development, I think this one is for you. You have to like just check on it. Get in there. Posted on the 21st of January, just about like 3 days ago. There's about 100K prices for people who could. Now, according to the AI narratives, Injective was actually top before. AI coins, right? Talks about AI. Injective was top. And we just kind of like shorted to the second position, which is not bad at all. And very soon we'll get back to number one, as usual. But there is other things. There was IONET integration. I talked about that in the last stream. Although the last stream was quite buggy or quite laggy, but I talked about that in the last stream. And there is also, I think, the things about real world assets, the dawn of real world assets. There's an article on that. You will get to that in a second. Change now as effective as ever. And there is also INJ 3.0 flywheel, just for you to get the economic understanding of what this does to the ecosystem. But if you're someone who is looking for what is fresh, or that is why I am actually here. I'm actually here for the long term of what is fresh, right? And I could tell you that one thing Ninja Blaze is doing, as you can see, the color of the banner for this particular stream, it's quite straightforward. Ninja Blaze is actually doing something really amazing as they continue to set up the token pre-sale, which went live, right, a couple of hours ago. That was about 18 hours ago. The token sale was live, and you could join now. What does this actually mean to somebody like you? Let me first start like this. Ninja Blaze is the logo on the second, like just below injective on this particular stream, right? I'll show that to you. The logo that's around over here. This is Ninja Blaze. Ninja Blaze is one of the top games that you could play on injective. If you're somebody who likes to sometimes take some risks, or sometimes you feel like this is my day, I can strategize in what I'm about to play and know how to cash out real big, Ninja Blaze is your go-to place. Ninja Blaze is available on Telegram, where you don't have to like use your PC. You could be on the go, play your games right on your mobile phone, and you just get the fun of it. And there's also Ninja Blaze at Blaze.ninja, right? So the token sale went live. Now, what does this actually mean? NBZ actually, what does it actually mean for someone who wants to get into it? This basically just means that if you buy a token right now at a certain price, let's just check on that real quick. At a certain price, right? Assuming I wanted to redo this, just say, I don't know if it's going to like work in full time, or it's just going to, I don't know, I'm having some kind of like little lag over here, but I just want to show you what I'm trying to say. So if you're somebody who wants to get into this, right, what this means for you is that you get to buy tokens, right? You don't know what price they are going to be after they are released, right? It's just a pre-sale. I think they're going for about 0.15, if I'm not mistaken, 0.15 in USD. I think they're going for like 0.15 in USDC, I think. And you could just, yeah, 0.15 in USDC. That's what I'm talking about. So you connect your wallet to participate. You connect your wallet, then you press participate in here, and you can see the price of it per token, right? So there's about 19.8 million NBZ token left, and you have to like fly in here real quick and get it done. So you can be able to buy, let's see. Well, let's use this. This is my dummy wallet. Let me see. Confirm. Like right here. So you could basically buy, let's say, USDC. Let me see. Let me check if there's a cap. But I don't think there's a cap. You could actually buy as much as you want. If I'm not mistaken in this one. You can buy as much as you want. It's going to change to NBZ, and you can see the ratio is 1 NBZ is equal to 0.15. Now the implication of this to you as a person, it simply means that when you buy these tokens at 0.15 or 0.0075 inch, now you don't know if or not it's going to change its price to probably $1 or $2, which will end up, which will make you end up being in profit at the end of this whole show, right? So it's a thing. First of all, before the profits, right, you need, it's a support thing, then it's a thing of profit, then it's a thing to empower. It gives you power to make decisions in DAO, probably things to shape the future of Ninja Blaze as a whole, right? It gives you much more edge over the coming years when NBZ will start to pump. You can have as much NBZ as you want right now, as long as the 19 million is not over. Okay, so that's like the implication of this. And if you're somebody who wants to get into other things within the ecosystem, right, I could tell you here that Ninja Blaze has scooped up a campaign, like a creator campaign, where you can actually take some time to create content consistently for them for a couple of maybe uh I don't know, maybe 1 week now, because it's kind of like ending at 2nd of February, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I could enter into that as for opportunities, right? It's ending on the 2nd of, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So it's here, Ninja Bliss Creative Sprint events, where you can engage in their stuff, create original content, get creative with your updates, memes, threads, videos, or whatever. Submit your work in a particular form, right? And there is about 100 ING, which is about 2K plus in USDC or USDT. And there's also exclusive opportunities for you to become an ambassador, and it lasted from 10 days ago up to 2nd of February. And there is resources, and there is the bonus of other things. You understand? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So there's things to get on besides this particular one. There is also another event going on about Made in USA, right? Where um all you have to do is basically just showcase your creativity by presenting content about injective that represents it's made in USA essence, and informative threads or whatever, informative thread, drawing or meme or anything. And there's a price 0532 inch follow and do the thing before the 31st. That's about 6 days or 7 days from now. So on the end of ING, right? That's all. Those are like some things, some real solid things that you could get on, right? Some real solid things that you could get on, and you just know, okay, I am positioned for what is coming. I'm positioned also for the treats I'm about to receive from Ninja Blitz. Okay, and also, oh yeah, they even had like how to participate. Simple, just change assets, deposits, Inge. If you don't know where to get Inge from, then there is Change Now. Let me see if I could like zoom in on this one real quick. If you don't know where to get Inge from, there is Change Now. Right on Ninja Blaze, there is a Change Now page. Let me see if I could do that if I wanted to. Let's see. I have wallets here, and you can see here you can choose a method. Change Now is usually the best for me, because Change Now gives you the opportunity to sort of like swap almost any assets from that asset to Inch, right? So you see here, swap from ETH or BTC. It's going to load. It just takes some time to load. Yeah, BSC, Manta, Arbitrum, Base, ETH from Ninja Blaze. But on the normal day, on Change Now, by default, you can swap almost any assets to Inch. So it's pretty easy to get started. You don't need to save. You don't need to have to figure out where to get Inch from. Just get it that way, and it's going to be all right. Moving on to other things about City. So it's nothing too wild that's going on with City. It's basically just the guy that Donald Trump set free. His name Russ Ulrich or something like that. He was sort of like the designer of the dark web, or he had some apps on the dark web. So they kind of like jailed him, and he was there in the prison, and Donald Trump sort of like set him free, which is what he promised by default. And well, nothing really much on City, mostly just about USA, 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 every single place, USA, right? USA is everywhere, like very much everywhere. So there is just the usual, airdrop things going on. And yeah, I must mention something now that I see it. So there was like the Ninja Games ongoing. right, where there were a couple of tasks to perform, and and um, folks kind of like just joined in and they had like a task, and by the day or by the second or by the minute, then it keeps updating who is going out or who went out or who lost in the game. So it's quite the good action, quite the initiative. Everything that's happening over here happens in the Discord or in via Discord, right? Which is, let me see if I could like over around it. So yeah, everything happens over at this PRMR Discord, which is pretty nice as for community engagement, if you ask me. But besides that, there is nothing really much happening on CT besides everything I have just said so far. So that's about it. You could start your day basically, by, I think one thing you need to do right now with the amount of things that are flying by, or so I'll advise anybody, our play here is mostly sometimes to move the earnings from so to inch. So if you want to be able to grab some shots that I will call, right, all you have to do is just fund the so and get ready to call to grab some shots I call, so that we can kind of like send our winners back to inch. You understand what I mean? So yeah, that's basically about it for today. It's quite the short one. There is nothing really going on besides everything I just said. America, the thing that's going on in Premier Discord, Ninja Games about to end, I guess, or so it's almost halfway. Ninja Blaze token sale, creator competition or contest or creator contribution event or campaign, right? There is also made in USA campaign, and the intel of what is happening in the space right this very moment. So people are speculating that there might be another actual real token on Pump the Fun, which is sort of tied to Donald Trump, maybe his son Baron, the real one this time around, not the speculated ones, the real one, right? So if that happens, I will be definitely here to call the pump link, right, for you, or the CA. Yeah, I'll be here definitely to call the CA, so we could kind of like just get on it, get those profits. One thing I would say, because Solana is not as fast and as scalable as Injective, you have to like fund right now. And the last but not least, before I end this particular one, I think I will just want to show you what I'm talking about with Astro Hub. Give me a second with that. Just share my task screen for a second. Let's do it here. Yeah, so this is Astro Hub. Let's see, group info. If you want to join Astro Hub, it is Astro ASTR0 Hub, right? To join, where you can discover, design, DeFi, build an objective built with Astro Hub. There's the talks, alphas, tweet engagement, analysis, and mostly just a place where you could actually learn. There's also the journey in here. All the CAs I've been talking about is also in here. You understand? So it's more or less of a place where you could like get into and just be able to. It's over here. That's what I'm pointing out. This one that has like the red location tag over here. Yeah. So that's Astro Hub. And if you're somebody who wants to get into a more personal space, there's also the Discord. I'm navigating over to the Discord now for a second before this one comes to an end. I'm navigating to the Discord. Am I there? Yep. Okay, so this is Astro Hub's Discord. If you're somebody who wants to get into it, Astro Hub, I'll put the link to this probably on my tweets before I'll put it in the description of this particular stream. So there's also the general discussion where you could talk and everything that happens within the ecosystem of Astro Hub also in here, right? So that's I think that's something. These are things that you would just like to know in this particular journey that you may be on, right? You need to know where to go to get knowledge on stuff, You need to probably watch the GM here. Now, what I do here is just to summarize what is really hot, trending, and some opportunities that you could dive into yourself. Now, if there is something I want to wrap up with, I also say keep an eye on Abstract. I think the mainnet is launching anytime soon. So anything you see on Abstract, like whitelist spot and all those things, just keep an eye on it. Nothing too serious, right? But just keep an eye on those things. But without any other delays, I would call this one a wrap, right? It's a wrap for us today. You can get on with your day, stay positioned for Ninja Blaze and all it has to offer, right? Stay ahead of the curve. With everything I have said, keep an eye on my tweets because of what I just said about Byron. In case you're somebody, keep some soul aside so that we can get in together. Afterwards, I would show you, or if you don't know how to get into these things, I think you can DM me. I think I'll just kind of like run you through on how you can get into it real quick. When the CA lands, get into it real quick. But you could just fund your soul wallet down. All right, that's about it for the stream today, guys. Do well to check on Injective, do well to check on Ninja Blaze, and do well to check on Astro Hub. Most one of the places that you would definitely need as a new person in the crypto space. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I'll see you in the next stream. Cheers.